What's up guys, and welcome back to this week's episode of Chop Chop Customs. Welcome back guys to the second episode of Chop Chop Customs, and this week I thought I'd do something a little bit special and start off from the top secret location that is my secret private stash of cars. I'll give you a little quick tour around. It'll only take about 30 seconds. I haven't finished shipping all my cars over yet, so it won't take that long. But what we're going to do is we're going to have another Forza Horizon 2 car for you lined up this week. We have something super special which you guys are going to enjoy quite a lot. We'll get on to that now, and I'll just give you a quick tour of the cars and you can see what is in my personal collection. So this is the first beauty of a car I'm going to show you. It is my Nissan Skyline GTR. As you can see, we have gone with a nice two-tone effect with the red and the white. We've got some awesome racer red wheels with some custom tyres on. We have the roll cage in there, you can just see it inside, keeping us nice and safe should we have an accident. But yeah, this is pretty much the first car shipped over. It's pretty damn fast and it's pretty damn grippy. Overall, if you haven't got one of these cars, I would highly recommend it. They are quite expensive, but well worth the money. Over here, we just got my rat rod, my rat loader. This is what we use for short journeys to pick up bits of scrap and interesting things that we can use to build on cars. So enough of the two cars that we've got here so far. Hopefully during the week, you can see we've got a lot of space behind us. We can try and build our collection up and show you some new ones each week. And we'll just head over to the laptop now, and we'll have a look what car we've got in store this week. So this is the car we are going to be looking at this week. It's a 1981 Ford Fiesta XR2. It's only got 87,000 miles on the clock, which is good. The description reads, it's a 1981 Ford Fiesta in need of some TLC, tender loving care. No tax, no MOT. It needed some restoration for the bodywork, which we can pretty much see from the picture. It looks like it's been sticker bombed. The engine runs and it's only got 87,000 miles on the clock, which is good. So if the engine's still strong, it's going to help us when we come to upgrade it and add a little bit more power rather than the stock engine in. And with this one, I've got a few ideas. I'm thinking about going down the rally option. Down those lines and get it all rally spec'd up, and we can take it over to Storm Island and have a little go on the rough stuff and see how it handles the hills and the jumps. So that's pretty awesome. I've just received some text messages and some picture messages from the mechanic who's gone to pick it up. We have managed to knock him down a bit. We've got down to £900, so that's a bonus. So we're just going to take a short commercial break, and after that I'll show you the pictures of what we've got and what we're going to do to it.
Give the 99% what they really deserve. Avarice. Something to aspire to. The new Serrano. Luxury reasserted.
Welcome back to part 2 of the show guys, and after that short commercial break we are going to be looking at the Fiesta XR2 and some of the ideas paint wise we're going to be doing. I gave some of the spray booth guys around the local area a bit of a shout out and asked them what I had in mind and asked them to send me some ideas. On the screen behind me at the moment you can just see the wonderful Ford GT, the 2017 Ford GT I believe it is. I'm sure you're all fully aware of what this is. This is it came with the announcement of Forza 6, but I'm not going to go into that in too much detail because there's a lot of videos on YouTube already explaining all about it, or everything there is to know about it, which is at the moment is the Ford GT is in it. That's pretty much it. But we're going to have a look at the TV screen now. We're going to flick through the images and show you guys the sort of paints that have been sent in and the sort of kind of idea that we want to go with and the look for this car. Okay, so the first paint we've had this week is from a painter that goes by the name of Susie B. As you can see on screen, the car looks absolutely amazing. At first glance, it may not look that detailed, but when you get up close, you can see the amount of blending and the amount of work that has gone into this car overall. It absolutely looks amazing, and I'm sure once we get that out in the sunlight, it's going to look beautiful when all the lights shine off the different colours you got there. That is an amazing job on that car. It looks really, really sweet. So thank you for submitting that one. The next one we've got is from a painter called Doze Rocks, or Doze Rocks. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. But he's gone with an idea for a replica of a Repsol rally car. And as you can see, it looks absolutely amazing on the XR2. Fits in nicely with the shape of the car. Definitely that rally look that we're going where we want to go with. So if we pick that one, I'm sure the car will look sweet in the end. So yeah, the guys are going to be submitting their paints to me, sending me picture messages, and I'll get them on screen so you guys can see as well the sort of ideas we've had put forward. Third and finally on this week's submissions is a paint from a painter called Cruise2382. He has gone with another old school replica. This one is really, really cool. It has really got that old school feel. There's a lot of detail on it. Be interesting to see the amount of work that's gone into this, and all the little logos and everything up close as well. It does look really, really detailed. So those are the three we're going to choose from. I'll show you later on in the show which one we finally go with. But I've just had a call to say that the car is in the garage. So we're going to leave here. We're going to head over to the garage, and we're going to check out what state the car's in. I'm not too sure which one I'll take. I'll probably take the rat rod, and then we'll have a look from there, and let's see if we can start upgrading the car. Okay then, so here we are in the darkest depths of the chop shop, and as you can see on screen, you will be able to see the parts slowly being added to the car. The guy's working on it now, and putting the body kit on and fitting all the new engine and all the upgrades that we're going to be using. If any of you guys want the details for the paints that we've just seen as well, stick around to the end for the credits, because all the details will be in there where you can download them and use them for your cars. And yeah, as you can see, the car is coming along nicely. They've chose some nice wheels and a nice looking body kit with a few more lights. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to have a look at what I've done. I believe they've completed it. We're just going to have a quick flick through and see what they've upgraded. So tyres wise, we are running the off-road tyre rally compound, so that's perfect for our rally car. So look at the tyre widths, look like they've upgraded the front and the rears. Yep, that would be perfect. They've added some new wheels on as well. I quite like them. They've done a good job with them wheels. I like those wheels. Let's have a look at what they've done conversion wise. Engine swap. Oh, they've put a 1.6 litre i4 turbo rally engine in it, which is looking kind of cool. And if we look at the stats now, we've now got 433 horsepower, 479 pound-foot of torque. So that is a fair whack of power in a light car. So this thing should shift quite quickly. Drivetrain, have they done anything? Oh, we are now running four-wheel drive, which will help us on the rally sections quite a bit. So that's going to be quite kind of cool. See how this car handles when they've applied the tune settings for it and upgraded all the tunes. So we'll come back to that in a second. Let's see what else they've done body kit wise. Obviously they've gone with the four lights on the front. We've got mud flaps on it now as well, which is awesome. We've got the Forza race rear wing, and they've stripped the rear bumper down as well, so we'll be able to lose a little bit of weight off that. Let's have a look at what they've done platform and handling wise. I'm hoping they've put big brakes on. They have indeed, so we'll have no problem stopping. Suspension wise, we've got the off-road springs and dampers, so that's awesome. Roll cage, yep, we're going to be nice and safe should we have any accidents, which I hope we don't. Weight reduction wise, yep, we've shedded quite a bit of weight. The acceleration stats there, 9.3, are quite high, so this car should get off the line pretty damn sweet. Engine wise, the restrictor plates, they've removed all the restrictors, so that is absolutely awesome. So by doing that, we've gained an extra 133 horsepower, which is sweet. We've got quite a lot of torque there, you can see on the graph, and it all comes pretty damn early in the rev range, and then pretty steady and then drops off towards the end. So we want to be shifting this car around 4,000 revs before the torque dies off, so we'll remember that when we take it for a spin, and once we've got the tune applied. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a short commercial break. We'll come back, the guys will put it in the paint booth. You'll find out which paint we have chosen for this car, and we'll take the car out for a spin and see how she handles. So I'll see you after this short commercial break, guys, and we'll have some fun.
Don't miss miss the next episode of Organ Farm, where contestants abduct illegal immigrants to get the life-saving transplant they need. It's heartwarming reality TV. Organ Farm, Thursdays on Weasel.
Welcome back, guys, to the third and final part of the show. And during the short commercial break, the guys have applied a brand new rally tune for us, which we shall be going over shortly. But before we do that, we're going to get the car in the spray booth, get it looking good to go, ready to race. So without further ado, let's see which paint we've decided to go with.
We can shine in a crowd, we never hesitate. Let us rise through the clouds. We got nothing to lose, I know the time is right. Let us light up the fuse. And I know, and I know, and I know, and I know we're perfect, you and I. And I don't, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't giving up without a fight. What I feel, I know it's right. Let us detonate tonight.
Okay then, so as you can see, the car is fresh out of the spray booth, and we can see the detail that has gone into this paint as well. You can see the logo work there. They are all looking pretty damn good. We've now got white wheels from the original chrome ones, and also we are now number 31. We have the windows blacked out as well, so we can keep a low profile if we need to. And overall, I really like the feel of this car and the way it looks. It's definitely got that retro feel, which is what was something we wanted to go with as well. And I believe, yes, we have a brand new number plate on the back of the car. That is pretty awesome. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take it to the test track just out the back of the chop shop, and we're going to see how this bad boy handles on the rough stuff. So there we have it, guys. That is our completed car. We have restored it and turned it from a front wheel drive low powered car into a four wheel drive rallying beast. Stick around for the credits, which will be up in just a moment, so that'll give you all the details for the paints and where you can download the tune and give it a run for yourself, guys. I just want to say thanks for watching this week. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode of Chop Shop Customs. Stick around next week, we're going to have more of the same, and if you haven't followed me on Twitter, then do so. If you want to get involved in this, if you've got a paint or a tune you want to do for the next upcoming car, which I will be announcing on Twitter, so follow me on that and stick around for more details. And until next week, guys, with a new episode of Chop Shop Customs, I'll see you all soon.